You can earn 25 plus legendary crests absolutely for free inside of Diablo Immortal. I'm talking about just play the game, spend absolutely $0, and be able to run 25 legendary crests with the chances of pulling in 5-star gems. Now, a lot of people look at me running my 10 legendary crest runs twice a month and they say, Echo, how are you doing that when you're such a low spender? And some people don't believe it. But I'm going to show you today exactly how I take advantage of the system inside Diablo Immortal and gain myself so many legendary crests every single month. We're talking 25 plus, and no, this is no clickbait. If you like Diablo Immortal, consider subscribing for regular Diablo Immortals and great tip videos like this. So we're going to start off with focusing on legendary crests, but keep in mind, you could also create legendary gems on top of that. So when we're talking about gem power overall, there is much more that you can do than just the 25 legendary crests. So when we start with that, when you think about it, every 5 rare crests that you use give you enough AST runes to craft a 1-star gem. That's going to be 1 gem power for you. This does not count towards the legendary crests. So keep that in mind. This is just additional. And this is also giving you a 5% chance to drop a 1-star gem inside of an Elder Rift for you as well. Remember, when you run Elder Rifts, you get runes and you get AST. So this is going to really help you in your grinding your gem power. And actually, runes and AST are the same thing. So when you do the math, every 20 rare crests are going to earn you approximately 5 gem power. Now, let's talk about legendary crests. This is what you came here for. Fading Embers. When you run Elder Rifts, you earn yourself Fading Embers. Fading Embers are going to give you the ability to buy this Eternal Crest right here. As you can see, it costs 320 Fading Embers to purchase 1 Eternal Legendary Crest. And yes, you heard that right, an Eternal Legendary Crest, because there are 2 types. Both will give you legendary gems, but the Eternal Legendary Crests will give you legendary gems that you can then sell in the market if you want to. And having that as an option is always massive in case you drop a 5 out of 5-star gem that you don't want to use. You can then sell it for like 500,000 platinum and do so much building of your gems. How many does it take? How many can you get per month? Every single week, you can earn yourself 400 Fading Embers. And with them only costing 320 for Legendary Crest, this means you can get yourself 5 Legendary Crests per month just from doing this, just from running Elder Rifts and making sure that you're taking advantage of this system. This is a great way, absolutely for free. 5 Legendary Crests per month just from that. So that's where we're starting with 5. But now I'm going to head over to the NPC, to the computer itself. We're going to see right here what you can get every single week, because there's an additional 2 right here. When we visit the shop, you'll notice that, oh, look at this. With Platinum, I could buy another Eternal Legendary Crest. This is a 6th Legendary Crest and an Eternal. The trick is here, to buy this one up top, you need to be doing at least 1 warband activity. If you've completed 1 warband activity, you can purchase this. It can be something very simple with your warband. Then, even if you do a warband activity, you could purchase this legendary crest right here, which I already have. This one is not an Eternal Legendary Crest. It's a normal one, also costing 1600 platinum, which of course you can farm inside of the game, which is very nice and absolutely for free. So far we're up to 5 from the AST, and then we have the 6 right here, an Eternal, and the 7 right here, the normal Legendary Crest. But that's not all, because we continue to go on and on. When we go over here and you go over to your clan activities, you're going to have the Accursed Towers. When you look at your battle map, you have the ability to hold down 2 towers. As of right now, I'm only holding down 1 of my towers. But notice I can get 3 of these chests. And when you're getting these chests, they have a chance of dropping a legendary crest for you as well. The Accursed Towers can give a legendary crest, and they can give 3 chests per week, but all 3 have a chance to give a legendary crest. So we can do a assumption, a guesstimate, an average here that you're going to be able to get 4 legendary crests per month if you're holding down 2 towers and you unlock these 3 per week for each of the towers. That's another 4. That's 5, 6, 7, and then we have 8, 9, 10, 11. And keep in mind, when we were over here, this is 2 per week. There's 4 weeks in a month. That makes an additional 8 legendary crests. So we have 8 legendary crests from here. We have 5 legendary crests from running the Fading Embers. And then we have another 4 legendary crests from the Accursed Towers. Now, that's pretty crazy that we can get that many legendary crests. And as we navigate over to the Hilt Trader, we're going to add that up. When we have 5, then we have the additional 2. We're up to 7. And then we have the additional 8. That's going to be, actually, that math is incorrect. We have the 5. Then we have the additional 4, which is 9, plus 8. We have 17 legendary crests already just from that. From the Accursed Towers, from going to that shop and buying 2 per week, and from the Fading Embers from running Rifts. Now, when you are doing any events like Shadow War events, the war brackets, and I'm actually in Immortal right now, so I don't have those brackets to show you inside of the game, you can win legendary crests from that. And this is done every single week. So that's an additional 4 legendary crests that you can earn just from doing your Shadow Wars and participating in your Shadow versus Immortal events inside of the game. Now, when you come on over to the Hilt's vendor, you're going to notice that, look at this. There's a legendary crest right here that's available 1 per month. So that's an additional 1 that you should be picking up every month. Not to mention, you could also buy your Carson's Invigoration, another gem. That's another gem power. That's a monthly purchase. And if you want to start picking away at it, you can buy the Telluric Pearls. I actually buy these every single time I can, because when you get 40 of them, you could craft a 5-star gem, a 2 out of 5-star gem. But still, we're not counting those towards the legendary crests because they're not, but we are counting the 1 regular legendary crest that you can get every single day from being, every single month, 1 per month from the Hilt Trader. That is now in the books. Now, of course, there's always going to be other activities inside of the game. The events that are going on inside of the game, they will reward you with legendary crest too. Have a look over here. Legendary crest was rewarded. All clans on deck is going on. No legendary crest there, just a bunch of legendary gear, regular gems. Actually, we do have 1-star legendary gem drops as well. The recruit a friend stuff, if you want to. Actually, to be honest, there's not a lot of events going on inside of the game right now, but you can average that you'll get approximately 4 legendary crests per month just from doing any in-game events that are happening. And there's one more thing that we need to look at right here that'll kind of sum this up, and then we'll do the math all together, and that is the Battle Pass. And we're going to look at the top tier of the Battle Pass. We're not even going to look at the bottom tier. When we come all the way over to the beginning of the Battle Pass, and allow me to scroll myself over. All right, we're just going to count legendary crests as we go, and we're going to take note of legendary gems as well. We have a rare crest, legendary piece of gear, rare crest, legendary gem. This is a 2-star legendary gem, so that's 4 gem power. But again, we're just looking at crests right here. Another rare. Here we go, a legendary crest that you unlock for free from the Battle Pass without even having to buy the Battle Pass. And as you scroll through, you get a bunch more of those rares, which will help you out along the way. Another legendary piece of gear, another rare, rares. And then we get to the end where you get a 2-star gem, Fervent Fang, which is another 4 gem power. So we're getting an additional 1 legendary crest from the Battle Pass for free. Now, keep in mind, if you buy the $5 Battle Pass, you're going to be able to get yourself a couple more legendary crests along the way, I believe. Yes, we have 1 more right here. Now, if you don't want to pay, that's fine. It's $5 per month. It's probably the best deal inside of the game. There's another one right there. That's 2. Again, we're not counting these towards the total. So you'll get a two additional ones if you decide to do that. I also like the Boon of Plenty because that also gives you more rewards as you go, but that's another $10 per month, taking me up to my monthly spend of $15 per month. But to each their own. You do what you want to do, and you do what you're comfortable with. Now, if I look in my satchel right now, we'll see how many legendary crests I'm currently sitting on. Look at this, 6 regular legendary crests and 6 eternal legendary crests. Looks like it's time to do another 10 legendary crest run, plus 30 rares as well. I could definitely do a lot of work with my gems already right now inside of the game. So let's do the math here together. When we do our Fading Embers, that's 5 legendary crests per month. Then we're going to do all of the purchasing from the merchant. That's another 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 legendary crests we're up to right there. Then winning the shadow brackets, that's going to be another 4. So it's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The accursed towers you can get for 18, 19, 20, 21. And then events that are going on inside of the game. We're going to have 22, 23, 24, 25. And the battle pass is going to give you a 26th legendary crest. So that's 26 legendary crests that you can get that honestly doesn't even take that much of a grind to get. 26 opportunities for you to unlock your next 5-star gem. That's not so bad. And again, that doesn't even count rare crests, running rare crests with the 5% chance of dropping a 1-star gem, getting the AST runes for running the rare crest that you can then craft gems with. So there's lots of opportunities for gems. Are we ever going to be able to catch up to whales inside of the game spending thousands of dollars per month? No, we're not going to be able to get there. But you know what? Our progression can happen. They've made it easier and easier for us to enjoy the crest system inside of the game, giving us 26 that I can just think of right now off the top of my head that you can get absolutely for free. With all the gem power and all of that, I mean, that's kind of endless depending on what kind of 5 stars drop. So when you're watching my 10 legendary crest run videos, know that this is how I'm getting them. The small handful from the Boon of Plenty and the paid battle pass, and the rest are for free. The majority are for free just from playing the game. I hope this helps you and guides you into your gem building guide run experience inside of the game. Time to get yourself some legendary gems, start upgrading the ones that you have, build up that resonance, make yourself a stronger player, and enjoy all the elements of Diablo Immortal. Hope you found it helpful. If you did, consider subscribing, and I'll see you later tonight because we'll be live streaming as someone that you wanted to see return to Diablo Immortal returns tonight. I'll see you there.